Alvarado Street, and they clear it before you get onto the 110. The 110 northbound also with some minor backups there at 6th. Looking really good if you're taking the 405 south. You're right on the 405 southbound from Sherman Oaks past LAX. No backups. And if you are headed to LAX, drop somebody off or pick them up, you may want to give yourself no more than an extra 10 or 15 minutes at the very latest. I am happy to say that you're right on that part of the 405 and along Sepulveda Boulevard and along Century Boulevard. Getting to the airport is an easy ride. Looking at GCH through Long Beach, you may see just a bit of a backup there, just between the 110, and things do clear up once you get past the 47, but that's just due to some road work. No crashes to report through the area. In fact, for the most part, your ride on the PCH is excellent, whether you're traveling from Long Beach to Malibu or beyond. SoCal's only reliable traffic reports every 10 minutes on the 5s from the Irvine Auto Center 24-hour traffic center.
Mostly cloudy skies this evening. Slight chance of some rain in some areas overnight. Lows in the 50s, lower 60s. Slightly warmer tomorrow. The sun will be out by the afternoon, at least after the burn-off. 70s, mid-70s, beaches, inland and valley areas. Wind advisory goes into effect at 3 this morning, right through Saturday at 3 in the afternoon.
Expect more, drive more at the Simpson family of dealerships. Now get special fall savings on their entire lineup of new Chevrolets, Cadillacs, Buicks, and GMCs. Stop by any of their 3 convenient showrooms in the Irvine Auto Center, Garden Grove, and Buena Park, all just minutes away from anywhere in Orange County. Or check out the fall savings online anytime at SimpsonGMs.com. The Simpson family of dealerships. Big enough to deal, small enough to care.
Gentlemen, how's your love life? Not what it used to be? There's a way to fix it. For over 20 years, Boston Medical Group has delivered a simple and effective solution for ED, proven to work when all else has failed. It's ICP, also known as ED shots or Trimix. ICP uses a custom blend of FDA-approved medications specifically formulated to restore healthy blood flow where you need it most. In fact, ICP works for 98% of men in just a few minutes.
おはようございます。ドライバーのボビちゃんです。毎日配信、多分朝のご挨拶、ライブの命令、ナンバー1053第1053回。今日は10月の、17日、木曜日の朝のご挨拶です。おはようございます。ボビちゃんです。時刻の方は9時58分、夜9時58分ですね。はい。というところで、今日は10月の、満月、ハンタームーンですね。スーパームーンでハンタームーンらしいですけどね。どうも雲が出ててよくはっきり見えません。さっきからね、この雲が張り出してきてるやつと、なんか競争っていうわけじゃないんですけど、なかなかうまいこと取れないんですよね、さっきからね。で、これもうちょっとしたら、この雲が流れ終わったら取れるかな。なかなかうまいタイミングが当たらなくてですね。お客さん乗っけて走ってる時はね、綺麗に見えてたり、いい月だなと思って見えてたりしたら、お客さん下ろしてさあ月だと思ったらこんな感じなんですけどね。ここでもちょっと電線があるな。ちょっと移動しますね。電線がある。もうでもね、だいぶ上まで上がっちゃったからそんなに大きな月じゃなくなったんですけどね。
CBS News covers the world next.
Only on KNX News 97.1 FM.
It's 10 o'clock.
車が来て。
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
上がりっぱなはね、結構月大きいんですけどね。もうこのぐらい何時間か経っちゃったら、もうだいぶ上の方になったら、そんなにすごい大きいって感じはしないですけどね。
State Rep Joe Moody chairs the committee. To me, it's shocking and deeply disturbing that in Texas in 2024, scientific evidence of innocence can be
この角度で走っててももう月見えないですよね。だいぶ角度が高くなった。マルホーランドドライブっていうね、ビバリーヒルズのてっぺんを走ってます今ね。横の方はね、これ今正面は道ですけど、横の方はね結構夜景が綺麗なとこなんですけど、見えるかな。脇の方はねずっと崖の上っていうか、丘の稜線をずっとね張って稜線を進んでるんですけどね、見えますかね。夜景すごい綺麗なんですよここ。こんな感じ、すごい綺麗でしょ。
And Trump was making an effort to keep that under seal until after the election. But Judge Chutkan has rejected that, and she has
よそ見して走ってたら危ないんですよ。結構ガードレールないとこがいっぱいあって、今この正面ガードレールありますけど、ガードレールがなくてそのまんま崖みたいな脇見運転してて前見て走ってなかったらいつの間にかに道それて落ちたとかね、なんか何年かに1回ぐらいなんか横転して下に落ちたっていう事故やってますけどね。あれ月どこ行った月。あ、今度反対方向か。今ちょうどここ夜景が綺麗なとこかまとめれるとこあったのに、月とこの崖の夜景がうまいこと合ってない。
Axiom Space's Russell Ralston. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Protect your family, your phone, and your furry friends with life, electronic device, and pet health insurance.
From the downtown LA Law Group Injury Health Studio.
で、月が見えるなと思ったら電線がちょうど邪魔してる。なんかうまいことね、こっちはこんな感じなんですよ。ね、夜景がすごい綺麗なとこなんですけどね。これでよっしゃ上って思ったら月見たら今度また電線のところに月がある。なんかうまいこと当たらないな、タイミングっていうかその場所のタイミングがうまいこといかない。いやでも結構デートスポットドライブしてアベックの人来て夜景眺めてる人いっぱいいますけどね、これね。
Breaks it open for the Dodgers. They go on to take this one 10-2 to take a 3-1 series lead.
It's ridiculous. You know, we got so much talent, but not only that, we got a bunch of guys who work hard. You know, great resilience. A few lulls, like relative lulls by our standards. Throughout the second half of the year.
ドジャースあと1勝であと1回勝ったらワールドシリーズですよ。いや近づいてきましたね、ワールドシリーズね。
Despite the lowest interest rates in spring, home sales in the Los Angeles metro area and the state as a whole stalled in the month of September. Art Sanders reports the California Association of Realtors says they hit the lowest levels in 9 months.
September sales pace decreased 3.4% from August. The association says home prices could soften even further in the coming months as the market enters the traditional off-season, but should continue to post year-over-year growth for the remainder of the year. California's median price of a single-family home slipped in September by 2.3% to $868,150. In the LA Metro, it dropped to $810,000. LA County was up by 2.2% to 960,370. In Orange County, it decreased to 1.39 million. The average number of days it took to sell a California single-family home was 24 days in September, 6 days more than September of last year. I'm Art Sanders, KNX News 97.1 FM.
It's 10:05. Let's get another check of traffic. Here's Tiffany Whitstrom.
Traffic is eased quite nicely, though construction may tie you up in a few spots, including on the 605 northbound.
ちょっと月の写真撮りますね。月の動画。これ配信の画像だともうこれが精一杯。ちょっと月のハンタームーンの写真撮ります。寒っ。
I'm seeing minor construction delays if you're headed into downtown LA. Yeah, downtown LA right now on the 110 northbound, some slowdown, not too bad. On the 110 north as you approach the 101, the 101 south and northbound looking so much better, though there is construction on your Alvarado Street. The 110 southbound with very minor delays there through Elysian Park, and the 110 southbound with a little less than minor delays on Montecito Heights as you're approaching Avenue 43. That's all construction that's beginning on that downtown approach. SoCal's only reliable traffic reports every 10 minutes on the 5s from the Irvine Auto Center 24-hour traffic center.
Mostly cloudy skies this evening. Overnight lows 50s, lower 60s. Slightly warmer tomorrow. Sunshine is expected after the burn off tomorrow with highs in the mid-70s. B2.
カメラで撮ろうとすると撮れないんですよね。うわー、すげえ綺麗。これをなんでピントが全然合わない。なんででしょう。ピントが合わない。 がすごいんだろう。クリアじゃないんですよね、これ。ピントが合わない。ピントは全然合いません。これで録画しながら全然こうピントが合わないね、月に。多分霧が出てんのかな。全然このうさぎが餅ついてるところにならないんですよね、全然今日は。ピコッとこういうところで合わないんですよ。全然合わないピントが。なんで？肉眼で見たら月出てんのよな、ちゃんと。合わない。なんか合いそうな気がする。ほら合いそう。あった。ほら、綺麗にピントが合いました。ここでピント合いました。ほら、こんな感じ。ちょっと雲が通過すると明るさがね、明るくなったり暗くなったりするんですよね、これね。こうやって録画しながら撮ると、雲来た。ほら、雲が通過すると色がね、暗くなったり明るくなったりするんですけどね、ピントは今合ってるんですよね、これね。こんな感じ。結構クレーターとかも綺麗に撮れてますよね、これね。雲が通過すると明るくなったり暗くなったりしますけど、こんな感じでしたね。よし、これでいいかな。よし、はい、撮りました。帰りましょう。よいしょ。失礼。
Season's coming up. The impact of having a college degree on how Americans vote. We're going to go in depth on that in just a couple of minutes. Stick around. And the former Olympic snowboarder among 16 people now charged here in LA for allegedly operating a very violent drug trafficking organization.
ハンタームーンハント。
Stories and more coming right up. Right now it is 10:15. Let's get another check of traffic. This update sponsored by Southern California Edison. Here again, Tiffany Whitstrom.
It's up on the 605 northbound. What is
そう
causing this big backup?
長さんいらっしゃい。
Construction causing the delay
月の撮影してました今。
clearing up before you get onto the 10. We've also got some pretty
なかな
solid
かね
delays being reported on the
雲がずっ
101
と出てて
off and on this evening.
な
The
かなか
101
できなかっ
southbound
たんですよ
slowdowns now begin near
ここんちの
Silver
玄
Lake.
関が
They do clear up before you
まん
get
まる
to Alvarado,
面
so
白い
it's
玄
not
関ですよ
too
ね
terrible. The 110
玄関の
southbound
戸
is
戸の
pretty tough right
前
now,
に
though, with
踊り
places
場
like
みたいなのがあってそれを丸く
the 110
くり抜いてるみ
southbound
たいな
here's up near
感じ
Avenue 43. But if you're making your way through that part of Montecito Heights,
すごいでっかいテレビや100インチぐらいのテレビですよ
well,
中
we
に
do
入
have
ってるの
reports
ね
of a pretty bad crash. It's on the 91 westbound Gardena near Vermont Avenue. Two
でこ
vehicles
こマルフォ
involved,
ラン
and
ドの
while
てっぺ
everything
ん
is on the right-hand shoulder, there are some slight delays as you head past
いや
the
激きれい
scene.
なとこなんで
Too
すけ
bad
ど
right now. Southern California Edison and SCE building a safer future means keeping
Sa-
communities safe, installing wires with protective
帰
coating
りま
helps
す
reduce
帰ります
wildfire risk. To see ways SCE is modernizing the grid, visit SCE.com/ahead. SoCal's only reliable traffic reports every 10 minutes on the 5.
そうそう高台ですねビバリーヒルズの
Cooler than average temperatures expected this evening with a very
Depende.
deep marine layer continuing to stay with us, and we could even see a chance of drizzle and light showers by Friday. Otherwise, we are expecting temperatures to
なん
warm
で
up
これ出てくる
higher
の
weather
中
en
途半
route
端
as
に
we head to the weekend.
い
Friday
なくな
to
ってこれ
Saturday,
出て
we
き
could
てほ
expect
しい
to see windy and very warm conditions, and this warm up will continue through early next week. With Southern California's next weather forecast, I'm KCAL's meteorologist Evelyn Taft, KNX News, 97.1 FM.
Someone's education level is pretty reliable when it comes to indicators as to who they're going to vote for in the upcoming election. For the past couple decades, people with college degrees have been more likely to vote for Democrats, while those without degrees tend to vote Republican. But why is that? Charles Feldman and Margaret Carrero talked about it with an expert on Countdown 2024.
Matt Chrisman directs the Institute for Public Policy and Social Research at Michigan's new book
2時間前ぐらいにね月が上がってきたばっかりの頃はねちょうどお客さんのけで走ってて大きい月が取れなかったんですけどねその後はなんか走ってるところに街の方ね今 LA の街の方に降りたら結構もう雲が出てて全然月見えなかったんですよそれで今お客さんこっちの方に連れてきてここで今上がってきたら月がちょうど雲がなくてちょうど見えるところに来たんですけどねもうでもだいぶ高さが高くなったからすごい大きく見えるっていうわけではないんですけどね
Nobody else has this two-party system that is as evenly divided as we are, election after election, and that tends to increase the polarization.
そんな感じで、今日は昨晩あ、そうっすかね、それなんですよね先月確か見れなかったんですよね先月だったっけ8月は見れたんですよね確かね先月見えなかったんですよね確か先月満月が2回あるとか言ってたんですよね確かね焼き坂なんかの満月が2回あってブルームーンとか言っててそれの最初の方は見れたんだけど2回目のブルームーンの方は見えなかったんですよね確かね
take over the Democratic Party. And so the divisions between the left and the right everywhere are switching from income to education.
こればっかりはね天気のその時次第ですからね見れない時は見れない今回はそのスーパームーンがLA では今日の朝3時ぐらいだから昨日の夜で今朝3時ぐらいがスーパームーンのその一番大きい時間帯っていうところだったみたいですけどね夜景がすごいんで
divides that have been concentrated among white voters make their way to black, Latino, and Asian American voters, where they've traditionally voted at high rates for Democrats, even though there's a lot of ideological diversity along the same educational lines within those groups as among white voters.
Check if you're your money now. Here's Nancy Lyons.
もうちょっと行ったらユニバーサル・スタジオの真上ぐらいのところに行くんですけどね。ユニバーサル・スタジオ見える。
Says 5 million new customers signed on, and this quarter is also going better than predicted.
サル・スタジオのなんか
Season 2 of the most watched
見えましたけ
Netflix
ど。
series ever.
車止めれ
Companies
て
have long contended with consumers
こ
who
の
drop
先で
their
止めれる
TV
とこあるんですけ
bundles
ど、
for
ちょっと待って
streaming. But Comcast and Charter Communications are also losing subscribers on another front, broadband. It's been estimated cable providers may lose up to 481,000 internet
あ
customers in
のア
the
トラク
third
ションみたいな
quarter,
のやっ
the
てます
worst
けどね、
ever
ちょっと
decline
待っ
for the
て、
industry.
車どっか止めたいのに
Reasons include the expiration of a government subsidy program and phone companies signing up home internet customers for wireless connections. I'm Bloomberg's Nancy Lyons from the California Deluxe Windows Money Desk, KNX News 97.1 FM.
The LA District
あ
Attorney
ここ
debates
フェンスがついてる。
Here he goes again. George Gaslight Gascon.
Ah.
Before you vote.
入れなくなってる
Gascon
わ。
doesn't know what I'm talking about because he's never done that. He's either lying or he doesn't understand the job.
Watch and listen on demand at knxnews.com.
工事中みたい。
advanced air, and for everyone who's already been there and wants to tell you no more sitting on the fence. Go and fix your hair loss. You've heard the guys before. Here's another one.
The results I got with advanced hair blew my expectations out of the water. I didn't realize they'd be able to like patch into everything.
The offer right now, $250 off. $250 hair wrap.
フェンスができてる。あら、やってるかな。あそこ見えますかね。ユニバーサル・スタジオです。なんかアトラクション、なんか何時 ?10 時のかな。もうでも10時23分か。なんか火がボーボー出てるところとかありますけどね。何のアトラクションかちょっとわかんない。青い光、そうそう。お、終わった。サーチライトなんかずっと照らしてたけど終わりましたね。あの火がボーボー燃えてるのなんで。火がボーボー燃えてるやつは何のアトラクションなんだろうね。そうそう、ユニバーサルはまだやってますよ。なんだっけ、ホーラーなんだっけかな、ホーラーナイトっていうハロウィンのイベントやってるんですよ。だから結構遅くまでやってます。そう、ハロウィンのイベント。こんな感じで。ここ結構ね、ユニバーサル・スタジオが真下に見えるから、結構ここ人気のスポット、いっぱい車止まってます。寒っ。
By the cartels. I'm Karen Adams, KNX News 97.1 FM.
10:25. Another check of traffic is kept me with some.
Well, we're still seeing some slow traffic due to construction on the 605 northbound. Brake lights in El Monte begin. They relent once you get past the 10. That's all ongoing world work.
60度しかないもんね。寒いっすよね。もう本当、秋も本当深まってきたってぐらい寒い。 60度って何度だっけ？
downtown LA. In fact, if you're trying to get into downtown LA, give yourself some time because the 101 southbound slowdowns begin now almost in East Hollywood and it's sluggish as you head onto the 110.
度しか
Construction has also begun on the 110 northbound. Brake lights there just past 6th Street, clearing up before you get onto the 101. And it's a crash on the 110 southbound. This crash in Montecito Heights has got traffic slow just as you head past that the Depths Park.
まあハロウィンの時期ですからね、もう本当寒いですよね。
So it's a slight backup, maybe a
なんか
quarter
若い頃
mile
い
to
っ
get
ぱいいる
through
な。
it. But once you do, it's action free into downtown LA. I mentioned the construction on the 605 northbound in Alonte. I'm also seeing construction delays minor ones on the 605 southbound. We've been seeing that too. SoCal's only reliable traffic reports every 10 minutes on the 5s from the Irvine Auto Center 24-hour traffic center.
Right now, we've got partly cloudy skies out there. It's currently 63 degrees along LA's
はい、ま
Miracle
あ
Mile.
そんな感じ。肌寒くなってきた。本当にね。
Expect more, drive more at the Simpson family of dealerships. Now get special fall savings on their entire lineup of new
ハンタームーン無事
Chevrolet,
捕獲
Buick,
み
and
たい
GMC.
なね。
Stop by any of their 3 convenient showrooms in the Irvine Auto Center, Garden Grove, and Buena Park, all just minutes away from anywhere in Orange County. Or check out the fall savings
あん
online
まりその
anytime at
理屈はよく分かってないんですけどね、新月満月っていうね、そういうので季節っていうか、その時々のね、その節目っていうか、はい、というところで、ね、電波があんまり良くないんですけどね、この先ね。はい。
That's morelifethanmoneybook.com. Again, morelifethanmoneybook.com. Promo code KNX.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try Hair Grow by New Nordic. Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow. With its patented tocotrienol complex, Hair Grow naturally reduces inflammation in the scalp and is clinically proven to promote new hair growth and increase hair count in as little as 4 months. Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
Bored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 a line when you buy 2. That's just $60 a month for 2 unlimited lines. So if you're 50 and up, make the switch and save. Come on, you've earned this. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today. Requires 2 lines of service, age validation, and credit approval, subject to system and area limits, taxes, and other fees apply.
電波大丈夫かな？電波がね、めっちゃ悪いですよね。この先もうちょっと電波が悪くなるんですけどね。はい、というところで、電波がある間に、今日の朝のご挨拶、この辺でいきます。はい、毎日配信の朝のご挨拶、ライフのメレナンバー1053第1053回、今日は、10月の、10月今日は何時だっけ、17日、はい、木曜日の朝のご挨拶でした。今度はこっち側は LA の夜景が見えるんですけどね、見えなかったか見えたかな。LA の夜景がさっきはユニバーサル・スタジオ側、バレーの方側が見えてたんですけどね、見えますかね。 LA の方がちょっと見えにくい。うるさい。
Dodgers now lead the National Championship Series, a commanding 3-1 lead. KCAL News' Darren Haynes talked with some of the boys in blue in their locker room after the game.
I mean, I heard the word blowout. That's kind of how these games have been going. I mean, 10 runs against this Mets team. I mean, if you look at their last 3 wins. baseball history to do that. The Dodgers and then the Yankees 64 years ago. So when you look at what is the DNA of a team that's going to make it to the World Series look like, you're looking at them, looking at your Dodgers.
We're really playing well in all facets of the game, you know, and to come out here and win a couple of games in blowout fashion, especially against a good team. You know, this team's been really hot, and we've done a really good job the last
ちょっ
couple
と
of
ね、
days.
この先電波が
Fun one.
途切れたりするんですけど、まあ、なんかちょっと夜景が見える間、回してますね。
Going over there and trying to do our job and just win games and at the end of the year.
Sentenced to 10 years probation in order to pay more than $200,000 in restitution to their 73 victims. Gascon says they conspired to illegally provide immigration services and filed invalid political asylum cases for the victims, resulting in them being unknowingly processed for deportation. The three, whose state prison sentences were suspended, could face time behind bars if they violate the terms of their probation. The case was filed in June 2021 following an investigation by the District Attorney's Notario Fraud Unit's Consumer Protection Division of the LA County Department of Consumer and Business Affairs. I'm Art Sanders, KNX News 97.1 FM.
Reports say arrest warrant is now issued for a former LAPD officer who shot dead an unarmed homeless man in Venice Beach 9 years ago. The LA County DA, the then LA County DA, Jackie Lacey, decided not to prosecute Clifford Proctor, the officer, over the killing of Brendan Glenn, who was shot twice in the back. Current DA George Gascon is reopening the case. Attorney James DeSimone represents the Glenn family.
We give police officers an enormous amount of power with the gun and the badge. And that power should be exercised responsibly and with a reverence for all life. And when officers indicate a wanted disregard for life, they shouldn't be officers. In instances like this, where they have taken a life, justice demands accountability. And that actually serves, I think, both the benefit of the department in the long run, as well as the people that they're sworn to serve and protect.
He says video of the incident was tough to watch and led then police chief Charlie Beck to say the shooting could not be justified. 1 year ago, a horrifying car accident PCH killed 4 Pepperdine University sorority sisters. Today, more than 100 people seem to be attending a memorial service for those young women as efforts continue to make PCH safer for those who travel on it. Here's Pete Demetrio.
Those who attended were Malibu City officials, sheriff's deputies, while the majority were university students, many of whom knew Nia Burlstein, Peyton Stewart, Asha Weir, and Desmond Williams personally. Many held candles and brought flowers and listened to the comments by Tim Spivey, the vice president for spiritual life at Pepperdine, who said all four had shown compassion to ordinary people outside of the university community, and it was the highest form of an expression of caring they could give.
These girls weren't just beautiful on the inside and the out. They weren't just intelligent, they were good. They were good, amazing young women. Were they kind? Yes. They were energetic? Yes. Brilliant? Yes. But they were definitely good, in the best sense of the term.
Spivey said the best tribute, although shared lessons learned and the joy of those 4 young women to everyone they met.
反対方向ばっかりね、この先から。
KNX News 97.1 FM。
はい、というところでございました。それではまた明日戻ってきますね。それでは。